Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. We got Trish Stratus, the Canadian icon. She is a trickster, 6-star silver, fully maxed out. We're going to take her for a ride. Pause on the candy store account. So she is a focused trickster, and at 31k, Snowfall gems do 18,000 more damage. Moves that generate will generate 4 more. And red moves are going to start with 2 more move points. So all things needed or used for someone like Bret Hart. If you've seen that video, go check it out. Canadian link, Attitude Era link, just the single gear at the moment. So for our first move set for her, we are actually going to go Whaley Wonka for the first one. This is going to be a 99 MP build. It's also going to have a little bit of the rarer stuff. And that includes the head of the seance, so we'll get this one out of the way first. And then a Twilight Ritual, whenever you break 3 or more red, we're going to turn blues into purples, and that's just for extra damage on the front end. So as I said, this is the 99 MP build that you can run, so we're going to go with the Blue Thez Press, where we're going to make the top row into red Snowfall gems, and then it's going to increase, as a combo move, our red gem damage by 197%. For 1 turn. That's a 5 MP move. We're going to hit the Chick Kick. So we're going to choose 7 gems to make into purple. And last but not least, we're going to hit the Matrish. So we're going to make 47, basically the entire board -2 into trap gems. And we're going to break them. So we're going to steal 269k health per on the board. And we're just going to load this up with nothing but red gem damage, and with the exception of the Miz. So if you're going to get Trish, then you probably are going to get Miz too. And Miz is going to add 100% more damage for Snowfall gems there, and red move damage. That's actually not going to help us that more. Let's replace that. We're going to do a mid. We want gem damage. We're going to do a gem damage switch, middle of the stream, middle of our recording. Let's find some red gem damage. Since we're doing mostly reds anyways, we're not really doing... Let's do red gems. All right, we'll put in Carrying Cross instead. So we'll go even more red gem damage. There we go. Let's bro. So for the 99 MP build, the first thing you're going to do is put the trap gems on the board. And then we'll put the Snowfalls on the top row. It's a really, really simple, easy build to go through. And then we're going to choose 7 to make into purple. And that's all the ones on the top row. Pretty easy. And then we're going to blow up the board. Turn it all red. And just bask in. So that did about 11 million the first run through. And then we're going to hit all these red from that wonderful seance plate. Nice cascade. Beautiful cascade. And that did another 35 million. So we did upwards of 47 to 50 million just like that. So again, Whaley Wonka, and I get it. But got to show it. And now we can move on to something less whale friendly. Let's bro. So we're going to do the same moveset. I had an apostrophe, and by that I mean an epiphany. So we're going to put on the boat status plates. Whenever we break 3 or more purple, we're going to get 3 red move gems. And our goal with this is to actually get this Luthez Press to go twice onto the board, so that way we can get an extra 197% gem damage for red. So we're going to put this on the board. We're going to put it on the bottom row. We don't want it... Oh, it actually goes in the top row regardless. All right, well, we've got it out there, and here's hoping we don't crash it. I forgot we don't get to choose it. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to make a 4 match of purple. That'll give us the 3 MP red, and then we're going to clip 2 more red ones. And we are going to hope, and that should actually fill both of our red moves again. They're both 5 MP. And it did. So now what we can do is we can put down these yellow trap gems. Excellent, excellent. And then we can make this work even better. Now we're going to get a second 197%. And now we've got it hit for 2, and now we're going to destroy the whole board. I'm channeling my inner Cerzoro. Cerzoro, I hope you are proud of this build. It is in your honor. And now we blow it all up with even more gem damage. So that did 13, that did almost 15 million, and then we get the extra right here. And that did another 52 million. There you go. So there's an easy 65 million. Easy. Easy. All right, next move set. So before we go any further into the non-whaley builds, we'll do this one last time. But this time we're going to put a... that is a... Which plate is that? Whenever we break 15 more red gems, the Sheriff's Badge, that's the name we're looking for. We're going to make 30 yellows. So while it's not as good, obviously, as the Seance plate, it is still going to smack for you. So this would be the plate along with the boat plate if you have one of those. And again, this works primarily because there are 2 red gems in some row that you can break. And we got 2 reds in 1 row, so this is going to work. Okay, so put down our trap gems in the top row. This actually isn't going to work. We do not have the ability to work this. We actually do. So there's 1. We're actually going to have to put this out. So if it happens to go on the top row like it did here, we're going to put the trap gems down, and hopefully it covers the entire top row, which it did. Wonderful. We're going to make a row break on the top row. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 1 there for safekeeping. And that's going to refill all of our gems again. Excellent. Top row back into snowfalls. And now we're going to blow up the board. So while the Seance plate is great, and we were doing 65 million with that one, this hit right here is going to bring it down. So that was about 15 million, and then we're going to turn this all into yellows. Not much of a cascade, but that did another 32 million. So that still hit for roughly 45 to 48 million. Also, turn 1. So Seance plate, while better, not absolutely necessary. That altogether does smack with a 99 MP. But even still, we'll run this without the 99 MP. Let's bro. So I'll keep playing around with it, but you know what? The only other moveset that I found that'd be really worthwhile for her is to use the purple with the yellow sub. And this one, unfortunately, would also be a 99 MP moveset. Once the 99 MP is gone, you then have to put the chokehold in, which would make it a little bit more difficult to keep enough of these crossbreak gems on the board. You'll see what I mean, but we're going to make 24 of them into crossbreaks, into submission gems that'll turn into crossbreaks when you're done. We're going to buff the bleed, so we get the bleed, which is massive at 3 million at the base. For 2 turns at 6-star silver, it's going to smack. It'll be beefy. And last but not least, the Stratus factions. We're going to destroy a 7x2 area, hopefully destroy enough of the pin gem and other things around it. Because we're going 99 MP for this side of it, we'll try it with the other purple afterwards. So we went all bleed trainers as crazy as we could go. So we're going to be doing 12 million plus per turn. And then we put gem damage on the back end. So putting in, because red is one of the colors that she works with, so we decided to put in the Gremlin's ears, but you can put in any of the sub plates along with the Acolyte's plates to get the extra boost of gem damage, 150% for some gems on the other side of this. So as you're going to see, it's going to do 2 turns of the bleed, and that's going to give us a lot to work with. You probably could make this, you know what, as I'm sitting here thinking about this, there's actually probably another build we can do. So here we are doing more. So we're going to do bleed, 2 turns, 12 million a turn. Is that what we said? 12.275. So we're going to generate this. That's going to take out the rest of her life. So she's not actually going to get a turn after this. We might have to go up against a 6-star gold to show it off, but she's going to be done. If she did get out of it, then we would be able to hit with another move and hopefully refill all of our moves. But you know what? I thought of something else. Let's bro. So my diabolical, wonderful idea is actually just to put the boat plate back on. We can leave the acolyte plate on. It doesn't really matter for this one at the moment. But the boat plate, and we're going to put in the chick kick. So we're going to choose 7 gems to make into purple. And with the boat plate, it's going to help us reload. But it's actually not necessary other than if you needed to reload. But we're going to still keep this buffed to make a lot of bleed move damage. Then we're going to do the chokehold just to basically win the match and to reload. So we'll try this with all bleed, and then we'll try this with non-99 MP and see what we think. But basically, not going to do just 12 million bleed 2 times. We're actually going to do that for 2 turns. Right? We're going to do 12 million 2 times for 2 turns. So 24 million a turn. So we're going to do 48, almost 49 million in bleed. So obviously, bleed first. And then we're going to choose 7 to make into purple. Now, it's probably easier just to make 6 into purple right away, rather than having to worry about making a swipe anywhere. So a 6 match, we'll get it to go off again. We get 3 here. The reason you would make a swipe purple here would be to load this red move, but you actually don't need to do that, and I'll show you why. Because you make the bleed 1 more time, so now it's going to go off 2 times for 2 turns, and then this move makes purple. So it's going to actually fill up both your purple. So make whatever match you need, 1 3 match, but if you make at least 6, then you're going to have all of your purples and your reds ready to go next turn. We just need to make sure that she doesn't kick out of this. So there's 48 million bleed. All your moves is ready to go again. You've drained them with just enough MP that they are not going to be able to get their move off. And then another cycle, another 48 million bleed, just like that. All right, let's try this out, but without the MP trainers, so we can see what it would hit like post 99 MP. So we're going to run the same moveset, but this time we're going to do it post 99 MP. So you only need 1 red move, Sting, Butch, or you can put in Roxanne here. So red moves start with 4. It is 5 MP, so you'll be ready to go turn 1. And then bleed gem damage. And if you put in the NWO Hollywood on the back end here, you can still get the bleed move to go off twice turn 1. You're just going to lose from, instead of going 12 million per turn, you're going to get it to 9 million per turn. So that's 18 million times 2. So you're still going to do 36 million of bleed and reload your moves and get your opponent down. I'll just show you how to do it. It's pretty easy this way too. So this is a post 99 MP build that can also work 36 million per cycle of bleed, which ain't bad at all if you come to think about it. So we don't have the bleed ready to go. We do have this move ready to go. So we're going to choose 7 to make into purple. And so what you're going to want to do is to make a 5 match. And then you're going to need to make another purple 3 match somewhere as well too. So pick the location that works best for you. Now you have this move ready to go. This is without a boat plate. You actually don't need a boat plate for this one. The boat plate will help you reload your red move though. Make another purple swipe. And because you have the NWO Hogan, you're able to hit this a second time. And now we have 18 million per turn bleed going out. And then you just need another 3 match of purple. We have an extra 5 here, but a 3 match of purple would refill all of your purples again for next turn. Thank you, NWO Hogan. So that's a moveset that can work in the post 99 MP era. Boat plate not necessary. So let's see if there's any more move sets. If not, thanks for coming to class. Brofessor may be out.